Tamim, nice to see you, man. Sure, it's been a while, eh?
Yeah, it has been a while. So, firstly, thank you very much for doing this. I think I've told you. You can hear me clearly, right?
I can hear you clearly, yes. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So I've told you this, like the situation back in Bangladesh is not great, and I thought of giving something back to the people, just to smile
Mm,
about. I've been doing this show with a lot of my teammates, and the response has been great. There was a comment recently where a doctor who was tested positive with COVID-19. So he
yeah.
commented on my comments that like he's been watching the show, he's enjoying. So this is all about. So
Well
thank you very
done.
much for accepting this. So how's South Africa doing? How's the situation in South Africa now?
Yeah, first of all, happy Ramadan. It was obviously a
Oh,
really
thank you.
special time for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, South Africa is similar to us, I think Bangladesh, in the way that we've got a lot of people struggling that doesn't have food. A lot of the economy is struggling because South Africa is in full lockdown for about 2 months. It was on full
Mm,
lockdown, which meant you had to stay in your house the whole
yeah.
day, and you could only go and buy food uh, in one person in a car. So
Okay.
the economy is really struggling, and now they've lifted it from level 5 to level 4. So they've started it opening up to some businesses, but it's more
Okay.
the businesses that exports to other countries. So there's still a lot of businesses in South Africa that is struggling, and therefore a lot of workers don't have work at the moment, so they don't have any income. So they're really struggling to. There's a lot of hungry people in South Africa.
Yeah.
So I've really made it a mission myself, similar to what you're doing. You're spreading the love and making people feel positive. Just trying to use my platform that I have and trying to help people. So it's really rewarding for me. We've been feeding a lot of people, which is great because the people need it out there.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I think it's very difficult, especially with country like us. We have 160 million population, and then we cannot afford to go complete lockdown because we have daily earners. So there are a lot of poor people who
Mm,
earns daily. I think the government has been doing their best, but we have to somehow open some part of the business to make sure the poor people survive. Because end of the day, if you go to complete lockdown, there will
mm,
be less affected through corona or COVID-19,
mm,
more through hunger. So
mm,
I think the situation is kind of same as you said, that you have to
mm.
open some parts to look after the poor people. And yeah, and I think in Bangladesh, a lot of even with the Bangladesh Cricket Board have been looking after the players. Recently,
Mm.
they're giving some help to 1,600 players, which is quite good.
Sure.
Um, and yeah, so yeah, it's a tough time for everyone.
Yeah, the same in South Africa. I mean, there's a lot of um, South Africa is about 70-80%. There's a big population of people that rely on small work like that to get them through their lives. So the fact that that's not there for us as a country now, there's a lot of people really really struggling for food. So like you're saying, I mean, I think we as a country are also, and I know the president of South Africa is doing a talk tonight where he's gonna um, hopefully let the ban go one level down or two levels down, because our economy, there's so many businesses closing. So this thing is hugely impacting people's lives. So unfortunately, it's hard on a lot of people, and for us cricketers as well. Like you're saying, now we're in a position where we are still getting some money getting paid through our salaries. So we're
Yeah.
very fortunate to help in any way that we can.